Been outside working, all dirty. You have to forgive how I look. For those watching the restream, or however you want to look at it, replay, or however you want to voice it, look at it. Just sitting here testing out something, and I wanted to see how it was going to work, and if all goes well, I might keep doing it. Working on a few cars, as you can see. Oh, nobody here yet. Well, hey, Paco, how you doing? Yeah, testing 1, 2, 3, brother. Can you hear it okay? Does it sound okay? Because I'm trying something new, and I want to know if it worked. If it does, then I might do more of these. 3 people in. Hi, how's everybody doing? All looks good. Video and audio is good. Cool, cool, cool. Because last time I did one, it kind of sounded like I was in a room when I watched the restream. Hello, Ghetto Diecast Customs. Good evening to you, sir. But I was just wanting to get on here and do a quick little test. I'm not going to be on long. See how everybody was doing. Tomorrow's Friday. Today's Thursday. It's been raining. Can't get home from work, as you can see. Been outside working. But what's everybody been up to? I've been busy stripping. All good? Good. I've been busy stripping cars, getting projects lined up. Hey, Brian Johnston, how you doing, buddy? Thank you. Same to you. Getting cars lined up, ready to go. Seeing how they look. Got that one that I stripped. And I'm going to show this one for those that didn't see the Instagram. This is one of the most popular castings, right? Well, you never know what's behind that paint. Hey, Sneaky Geek, how are you doing? You never know what's behind that paint. Because if I spin this bad boy around, look right there. Gary, how you doing, buddy? Well, look at that crack. AAG, how you doing? Look at that crack that's there. All the way through. So this one will be staying with me. I will be super gluing it back together, and then I'll try to put some putty on there or some baking soda. Alex Graff, I hope you're well too. Thank you. And then hopefully the paint and the decals will hide the rest of it. But that one will be staying with me, so it's a good thing that I'm going to make me a custom out of this, huh? But I've got that and stripped. Like again, for those that's just coming, got the Silverado I got stripped. Going to be doing one of those. Overall, the castings look good. Stream is filling. Yes, it is filling up, isn't it? Honestly, I'm not sure where I got this one. I don't know if it's one that I found locally or if it's one that somebody sent me or what. I couldn't honestly say. I just opened one, you know. No worries. I've got it. I've got 3 that I have stripped. Let's see. Got that one. Got another one right here that I got to strip. I've got 2 that's in the stripper now that I got to take out. But just like I said, I'm just on here doing a test, testing out the equipment and seeing if everything's working and seeing how everybody's doing. Got another one stripped down. Wasabi, Mr. Rico Bobby. How's it going, brother? Superbird. I like this one. I know I'm going to like this one when I get it polished. This one will make a good Zamac. Just polish it and detail it and let it ride. Just thought I'd show a couple things that I'm working on while we do this test. Sounds good on you? Thank you. Yeah, I was good here. How about you? And then this is one for somebody. Look at that right there. You don't see stuff like that until you take these cars apart and strip it. That's actually the die cast. That's where it was made. You don't see stuff like that until you take it apart and strip it. I mean, just look at how rough that looks. Yeah, flash. I'll get it off there, of course. I'm gonna check it out and check the casting lines. Just picked up a Superbird today with a bad car. Yeah, there you go. Good to customize. Homesteading. Welcome, welcome. Candy Striper Firebird. That's actually a good idea. That's a very good idea. Don't know exactly what route I'm going with that yet, but I knew in my mind, go ahead and get it done because, thank you very much, because I know that I want to do something with it. I've already got the wheels picked out, and we're going to do something with it. But I got to do this one. This is for the person that sent me that gold Chase Camaro, if you remember that. Still got a little blue in the taillights I got to get out, but no problem. Did you? Cool. I got to check my Dollar General. I don't know. I got three within like 5 minutes, 10 minutes at the most. You just did a Nova Wagon and Candy Striper. Nice. That Candy Striper is very nice. But this is for the guy that sent me that gold 50 Chase Camaro. So, and then, you know, bits and pieces and parts and stuff laying around. A few of the guys that's been on Instagram have seen this. My Dollar General's got nothing. Yeah, probably the same way here. But I robbed the wheels off of this to do a truck for Mr. Jeff Brummett. And I've been wanting this casting anyway to play with. So I'm going to ask everybody that's in here. You know, y'all are here, so I'm going to put it up to the vote. I'm going to make this into, well, heck, let me stick them on real quick and I'll show you. I don't know if I want to keep the Ghostbusters theme going with it, or if I want to make it more Gaslands. Because here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it on this, right? I'm going to put it on that. But I'm going to have the front end with smaller wheels to where it's got a rake to it, kind of like that. Maybe something what? The new black 59 Impala. I bet it is pretty. I bet. Make it a wicked funeral home, yeah. But I'm planning on putting smaller tires on the front and chopping the suspension a little bit. That way it gives a little more of a rake. And if I do the Gaslands, I'm thinking about putting a gunner seat on top, getting rid of all this, opening up the top, putting me a gunner seat in it. Hey John Deere, how you doing, buddy? A gunner seat with a harpoon, and maybe put the winch on the front that goes to the harpoon. Either go that route or just keep it like this, like I said, and lower the front end a little bit, give it a rake, put an engine coming out the hood, and give it like a, I don't know, a shiny rust paint job on it. Got a few more tuned Silverados. Wow, that's cool. No, sir, I don't need any. I've got 2 or 3 that has been sent me. Diecast Clown, welcome, buddy. I'm good. How about yourself? So which way you guys think that would look better? Like this and just rust it out a little bit, and like I said, put the rake with the engine coming out the hood, or do it as a Gasland. But you know, whenever you have bits and pieces laying around, that's what you need. To show me something, okay? Because I've actually got an engine ready to go in it now. Mr. Zolo, how you doing? Gasland Ecto. Later, see you later, Gary. You must be at work. Hot Wheeler. But I figured that I would probably, like I said, put that engine in it. Sorry, I got my biscuit grabber in the way. Put that engine in it and turn it the right way. Of course, I wouldn't glue it on top. I'd cut the hood. Hi, Gary, yeah. And then I actually have some tuned, get my hand right, side exhaust that I could put on it. And that's one of the cool things about doing these cars. You know, you have bits and pieces laying around. I thought about putting this one on there, but I think that's just too big. I think that's just way too big for the look I'm going for. So we got 1 vote for Gaslands, huh? What about everybody else? There's 14 people in here. What do y'all think? You see, I would cut this right along there and squish it together. That would actually lower the axle. That would bring the axle up, thereby giving me more of a rake. That's the plan. You never know till you try stuff. That's just like I'm sitting here, got this stuff together, messing with it. And it's like a kid playing, right? Right? Endless possibilities. I mean, any one of these cars would work on there. Look at that. Gasolines, tried peg hunting for the first time in Virginia on the adults. Yeah, adults buy up everything. Yeah. Gasoline, 2 votes for ag. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Now if I could just get me a 164 figure that would vroom vroom. If I could just get me a gasoline figure to put in there. That looks super cool too. It's a little long. I'd have to cut it in the middle and shorten it. But yeah, something about that high right there, that would look super cool. And you can put a square body on anything and it look good. But I actually like it sitting lower on the chassis. I'm sorry. Like that, than I do it sitting high on the chassis. I think they look better squatted down lower. That's just me. So nobody's having a look out there in diecast world. I went by really nice figures on Etsy. What are they listed under? Are they listed under gasoline figures, or because every time I go to look for something like that, I can't never find it. I know I'm just looking for the wrong thing. No main lines. Were the figures in the Hot Wheels bobsled? You know, don't know. I don't have the bobsled thingy either. I went by Walmart tonight and they had dropped a case that had the red motor grader in there. I forgot the name of it. I got several of them that I'm going to cut apart. Gasolines accessories. Okay, I'll look that up on Etsy. Thank you. And they have one of the pinkish purple gassers. The rest was fantasy. Every bit of it was fantasy. Shipments came through here around 3 weeks ago and then it dried up. Yeah, that's pretty much the way it's going around here. But they had, hold on, be right back. Okay, I found this complete set. If you watched my peg hunt video, you saw me talk about it. But I went by there today and I picked up one. Got the yellow, oh wow. I bet that is nice. I bet that is nice. I'm about to see Maya O'Reilly has it. But anyhow, so I went by there today and I could only get one because I've got a couple other things I need to order. And I was like, let me get this one. That's a sweet car. Thank you, I appreciate that, Rico Bobby. But I got this casting for the wheels. I don't know what I'll ever do with the casting, but I got it for the wheels. Need the red Merc to finish my set. Red Mercury. I'll see. I've only got one of O'Reilly's around me. I'll check and see what they have. They're always way expensive and never have anything. That's actually a cool set. I've got the whole thing here. Yeah, of course, everybody's always needing to chase. But for those that don't know what's in the set, there's what's in the set. This one I left on the peg. Not interested in it, but I've got all the other ones put up where I'm pretty certain nobody find them for a while. They'd have to do a lot of selling to find these. Got all the Black Series. Wow. And where I'm already got the paint on the base and the interior for the buddy build with Maple Leaf Challenge, and there's the base. Oh, I don't need to show you too close, so you know what car it is. Which I don't mind y'all knowing, but I don't want. Andrew, found your first chase this morning. Well, dang, congrats, Eddie. Nice orange, huh? I would show you what I'm doing to the body because I just got done doing it. But then everybody will know. It even says chase on the receipt. Wow. So I wonder they don't charge you more for that word chase. So I got to take 2 cars out of the stripper. And I got 1 more to put in. And I actually like the way that looks. I like that green. I mean, they did a great job. But this is going to be something else. I've already made one. Several people really, really liked it. And I've had several people ask me to make more so they can purchase them. So that's what I'm doing. I'll never be a Mr. Hewitt, but I don't have a website, number 1. But anyhow. So what's everybody been up to? How's the weather? What's been doing? Been hunting, finding, not finding? Me, not finding. Just the gist of it. Steve from Miniature Mustangs blessed me with the last set. I happen to go, yeah. Thank you, Tony's, and welcome. Love the Triassic 5. Can't wait until the RLC. Yes, I'd love to have the RLC, but oh well. I'm just amazed at these cars. Whenever I don't know how I'll still say we need to do a Golf Minecraft. Yeah. You never know what these jokers look like until you get that paint off of them, and then it's amazing what they can hide with some decals in them. But I'll go ahead and show you what I'm going to do to this one because this one's going to be mine. So I'll go ahead and show you that one. Get my decal box out. I still got to do my heavy Chevy Camaro. And then I got this from Mr. Brandon over at Liver Diecast. Let's see. Excuse me while I look. Have the room. All right. I'm glad you got that tractor going. Now you can really get to work and work smarter. Be careful out there in the fields and everything. You know how this time of year is. Critters going around. Let's see. Where'd it go? I got so many. But anyhow, you know the 55 that I just showed you. You know that's going on it. The Silverado is going to be that. And here's what the gasser that I just showed you is going to be. I hope I can get it to lay flat, because if you look, yes, thank you. Yeah, I'm actually making 2 of those Indian motorcycles. Yeah, moon eyes. But if you look, this is the piece that goes on the trunk. It's got the license plate in it. Still working on a ton of my RLC to ship, Mustang R. Wow. I wish I could afford to get all of them. That's going to be the trick, getting that to roll over the trunk and getting that license plate to lay right. And then of course you have the roof decal. That's really cool. And then the sides. I'll just show you some of the projects that's coming up. And yeah, probably a shipping crisis, yep. There's another one I'm going to be working on. Just show you a few of the future projects while everybody's here. Subi, how you doing? And you'll be the only ones that know it because I won't show it again. And then this is for the Camaro that I showed you a few minutes ago, right? He specifically asked for a Gulf Camaro, so that's what I'm doing. And I'm glad that I went ahead and ordered this because I don't know what happened. I don't know if he got some kind of issues with his decals because he was doing it without permission from the people or what was going on. But anyhow, his eBay page is now gone. So I don't know what happened. But anyhow, I ordered this 2 months ago probably for a project to come up. What is it, October, November? November. Breast cancer awareness. Oh man, you didn't have to do that. Thank you so very much. You didn't have to do that. Wayne Parker, welcome, brother. But I got to show my support for, yep, cancer awareness. I could put that on anything. No, Batman, yep. I could put that on anything, but I'm going to actually do a gasser with that because that's what these decals are for. I think that'll look really good, right? Thank you, Bruce. I appreciate that, man. Just showing you a few of the projects that I've got coming. I'm collecting stuff as I can afford to. Eddie got the stuff for the hot heap that Mr. Johnny Pro sent me. Got the interior. I went with light interior. Got the windshields. Roof decals for any car I want. I was thinking about putting either that one. Mustang Hunter, how's it going, brother? Either putting that one or that one on top of the Firebird. One of the two, I don't know which one. And I don't know what I'm going to use this for. I just happen to have an extra set. But you've seen that on that 55 gasser that I did. And of course the OMD decals. Here's 3 projects. Hey Dane, how you doing? Yenko stripes. Mark Donahue car decals. And the number 6. Mark Donahue car. And y'all really gonna like this one, next one when I show you. You know, every year the toy conventions have special cars and whatnot that they do. And I happen to have the ones for the C10. Oh, Tony's, thanks, brother. You didn't have to do that. You and Bruce are too kind. Way too kind. But won't that look good? I got to do the two-tone paint job on that and get me some wheels for it. And for everybody that wasn't here earlier, yeah, right, go ahead, Tony. Evel Knievel decals that I can make another Evel Knievel car or two out of. For those that wasn't here earlier, I'm just testing equipment and everything. And yes, and just running through a few things, thinking about, you know, streams and stuff. Japanese convention decals for the 510. And actually, somewhere in here, so I have some more of those Japanese conventions for a guesser. Trying to find them. I know they're in here. That's for the C10. Sorry, not trying to miss anything. I know I got them. It's just, where are they? Oh, there they are. Japanese convention gasser. Spectraflame Yenko, yeah. I actually put up that poll on my community page. If you haven't voted, go check out my community page. Because oh God, there's so many ways I could go with that. Because I'm going to do each color of the Yenkos. And I put up the poll of Spectraflame, or regular paint. And then I got to thinking, well, heck, I could do one of each. Spectraflame, get done with those, then do the regular paint. And then I got to thinking, oh my God, this could get endless, because then I could turn around and do the convertibles the same way, right? But yeah, there's all that junk. And then in here, I have a hood and windshield for the Redline marble. Marble what? I know what you're talking about, marble paint, but for what, the Camaros? And this is for the Mercedes, what is it, 380 SEL that I got at the antique mall. But I've got, like I said, I've got 2 sets of those. Those are going to look really cool. Yes, that would be nice. That would be real nice. You need to, Rico. You need to. But anyhow, that's what I got going on. Ideas. More ideas. It's not enough money, right? But that's what makes it fun. You sit around, you're thinking. It's too dark outside. It's raining. And I'm trying to get all these cars lined up and everything. 19 people in here, so I'll run through them again, showing everybody what I got going on. Northeast Neodat, how you doing, brother? Got one of the Silverado stripped. And it doesn't look too bad. The casting, there's not a lot of pitting and everything. We'll see what it looks like when I get up underneath that gray material. Got the Firebird, for those that, like I said, this is just a quick run through for the ones that wasn't here earlier. Got this catastrophe. If you don't know what I'm talking about. Hey, Mega Mouse, how you doing? Look at that crack. Is that not pretty? So I got to fix that. Then I got the, yeah, ideas. How you doing, WW Replicas? My thing is, if I don't start doing them, I'm going to have all this junk sitting around. And Bondo JB Well, yeah. I'm going to have all this junk sitting around and nothing done. But I got to fill that up too. There's actually 2 cars in there, believe it or not. Another Silverado and another gasser. And then I have this one gasser left that I need to. Oh, is it back? Cool. I'm going to ask you something about that. What the heck was I going to ask? Oh, you got the front end back on it and everything too? Yes, nice additions. I tell you, no matter how much you brush, no matter how much you clean and everything, you can never get everything the way you want it. Look at that. Still a little bit of the residue from the stripper. Front end is on, needs to be painted. Well, you're the painter. Get the painting, brother. I'm glad you got the front end back on. It just didn't look right without it being, you know. He's got a nice one. You need to go check out his channel. Use a floss pick. Well, actually what I do with that is I hit it with a brass bristle brush whenever I go to take all that gray stuff off. Do you polish your cars before you paint? Wondered if it comes out better. No, I don't polish my cars before I paint. With that being stated, it depends on the end result I want. If it's going to be Spectraflame, then yes, I polish. Unless the casting is too bad. Then you'll have to hit it with some kind of silver metallic. If I'm going to Spectraflame, yes, I polish it to a mirror shine. Mustard Jam, welcome, buddy. If I'm going to be painting, then I'll knock all this off. I use steel wool and the brass bristle brush, and then I'll hit it with, if it's just light sanding that needs to be done, I'll take it to 320. If I've got a lot of casting lines and stuff I need to knock off, well then I'll file it. Then I'll hit it with 80. God, I can't remember now. 80, 120, no, 280, and then 320. And then it's good for paint. I don't go too slick if I'm going to paint, and the reason for it is the paint and the primer won't want to stick to the body. If it's polished, it's too slick. It'll peel right off. Like you can take a piece of tape and stick on there, it'll come right off. So no, I don't typically polish a car that I'm going to paint. Now if I'm a Spectraflame it, by all means. That's just me. Everybody has different techniques. Everybody, trust me. Because whenever I did the how-to on making your Spectraflame paint, you'd be surprised at all the hate mail I got for that. But I'm like, what do y'all think Spectraflame is? It's a clear coat with a tin in it. That's all it is. People wanted to argue with me left and right. God, I can't believe I've been on here 31 minutes already. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming. I really do. Just running through a few projects that I'm doing, testing the equipment, like I said. What is my primer of choice? $2K primer is the best that you can really use. You got a good haul from Walmart? Cool. You need to start doing some more videos about that. Anyhow, it depends on what I'm doing. If it's something that I want done, some test. Do we get credit for it? If I'm doing a really quick paint job with a rattle can and everything, I just use, believe it or not, it's $1.89 at Dollar General. It's just a gray primer. I'll show it next time I think about it in one of my videos. And it goes on real smooth. It flashes almost instantly. And all that great stuff. I mean, it's wonderful. But as far as through the airbrush, what I typically use is Autoborn, which is a Createx color. That's what I typically use. Which one, Dane? The Dollar General kind? And it works really well. There's another one that I got from Paints Wicked. Oh, God, Stynylrez. I just recently started using that, and that stuff, let me tell you, that is some good stuff. Yeah, Dollar General. Stynylrez, if you got an airbrush, by all means, I recommend it. I mean, it goes on, which the Autoborn does too. They go on super flat, they go on super smooth, easy cleanup, but I have found that the Stynylrez is easier to clean out of my airbrush than the Autoborn. Autoborn, if you let it sit, it kind of dries in the cup. And it's a little aggravating to get out with water or airbrush cleaner. Honest diecast. Yeah, look who's live. Just trying out some stuff. And so I'll have to hit it with the lacquer thinner and it takes it right out. And then I go back and hit it with water. That way it takes all of the lacquer thinner out. But here's another project I'm going to be working on. I'm going to drill it apart. And the reason I'm going to be working on it is if you look at that engine, it needs to be re-chromed. Johnny Pro, welcome buddy. That needs to be re-chromed, as does the headers. So I'm going to take that apart. And if you look at the wheels, it's like one of the tabs is broken there, so I need to take it apart and glue the axle down to where it'll roll straight. Put it back together and it'll almost look like new. Projects, brother. Projects. I can look around here and see projects in this room and then ask the wife, hey, what you want me to do? And then list. Anyhow, I just wanted to get on for a few minutes, and here it is, already been 34. Can you believe how fast time goes? Yeah, mystery cars. I haven't even looked to see what mystery cars are out this time. I don't even know if there's anything good or not. Jay's in the house. Wow, we're getting big time now. Mr. Mustang Hunter in. Jay's here. Eddie's here. Zolo's here. Wow. Yeah, time flies when you're having fun, yeah. And I've always said I didn't want to do live streams and everything, but you know, they have their niche, or niche, however you want to say it. He was in here, what, 10, 15 minutes, everybody, ago? He'd come in, probably said hi and left, trying to touch base with old man Diecast. Well, you know where my Instagram is and everything. Hit me up anytime. Yeah, I bet. Remember I told you, when them jokers come, you got time for nothing. Really? All about reselling? No, I don't want to watch that. No. Although, if I did it right, I could buy a Tesla. Isn't that right, Derek? Jay, Derek, have you ever seen one come out of the stripper like this? I mean, this was straight out of the pack. You ever seen anything like that? Could almost talk to you. I've seen them with gouges and scratches and all kind of stuff like that, but never anything like that. I did take one out of the stripper before, and this one is kind of like it too. Look at that radiator support right there. It's kind of bent. You had a 55 with a cracked radiator support. This one isn't cracked. It's bent. As you can see, it's bent. Yeah, Johnny Pro, I'm either going to super glue it and throw some baking soda in it, or I'll super glue it and put some putty on it, or I'll JB weld it. Super glue is quicker and whatnot. Don't have to wait for it dry. Just put it on there, throw some baking powder on it, let it dry for a little bit, and then, because I can almost, yeah. I've been seeing stories. Nitro Speed, Mike, hello buddy, how you doing? I don't know if you put your video out yet, but I'm gonna check, because I remember you saying you would be feeling well tonight. So, Arm & Hammer, never tried that before. Which I've never tried the baking soda before either. Quick patch and put it back on the track. Yeah. Now this is gonna get those decals that I showed earlier, those moon eyes, and then it'll be going back there on that. So I've got 2 votes on this. I'm going to ask one more time and see what everybody thinks. Just because I'm probably going to be starting on it soon. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate that. I robbed the wheels off of this for Mr. Jeff Brummett's truck that I have sitting over here, but I'm not going to show because I don't want him to see it yet. Because I got one more card I'm doing for him, and I'm going to send both. Make a welder up gasser. That's an idea. But I don't have a diesel engine. Although I could buy one of those lethal diesels and take the engine out of that. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. William O's in the house too. Wow. But anyhow, I have this. And the 2 options are to just shiny rust this with the engine coming out of the hood, right? On the 4x4 frame, because we'll definitely make this a 4x4. But I'm going to put, now I'm off thumbs, but I'm going to put smaller tires on the front. Get that back in there. So it has more of a rake to it. Right? And even to get a little more rake, I'm going to cut this, take out part of that suspension and drop the axles up a little bit more so it gives it more of a rake. So rather than just being a 4x4, make it kind of have a rake like that. And then should I shiny rust it and even scuff up the old Ghostbuster there? Shiny rust it. In other words, have the rust running down the sides and maybe paint. Yeah, go to sleep, Jay. paint the doors different colors, or remove all this, cut the top, put me a gunner seat up there with a harpoon, and the winch on, put me a winch on the front with the cord to the harpoon. And I think I'll put me an air tank or two on the back for the harpoon. That's what'll fire it. Got 2 votes for gasoline. All right, gasoline the snot out of it. And you know, I'm not a gas lander, but they're fun. I see the need. I see why people do them, because there's no right or wrong. I understand it. I really do. Could you do a line of Mad Max cars? Oh, no. No, 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 no. That's Maple Leaf Customs there. Mega Mouse, you need to check him out. Secret Brothers, how you doing? Welcome. You need to check out Maple Leaf Customs. He's doing those. And the reason I say because he's got a printer, a 3D printer. Definitely gasoline. It's so much fun. Yeah, it is fun. Yeah, I love putting guns on cars. Well, that's one of the things. I found somebody on eBay. I can buy like 10 or 15 different guns, like the appropriate size. He actually has the 2 trucks, the Giga Horse and the War Wagon. Mega Mouse, take all the stuff off the top and send to me. I want to do an ecto-gasser. If I do a gasser, I most certainly will. Most certainly will. If I do the gasolines, that is. But anyhow, I can get like 10 or 15 guns for $3.75. It's got he also sells for like $3.75. Several of the bulldozer front ends, like the cattle pushers, you know, to glue on the front and everything. Yeah. And, you know, just all kind of different things like that. He's got the armor plating that goes on the windows. So I actually found him very reasonable, very cheap. I mean, I can get a ton of stuff for like 20 bucks and get 10 or 15 gas cylinders out of it. So looks like that's the route that's going to be. Looks like that's the route it's going to be. Need to get a gun from Hewitt's. Yeah. I actually have a couple of my own. The Bullet Mustang, I was going to do one of those. I bought that black 69 one, I think it was. Yeah, Highland Green Metallic. Not a problem, William O. Thank you for coming. I was going to use that. It's one that I can't remember the driver's name, but it was one of those drift drivers. I was going to use that one, but I actually have a Bullet Mustang now, so there's really... Cecil, welcome, brother. It's up here somewhere, so there's really no need for me to make one now. Although I will someday, I'm sure. It's just trying to find it. NASCAR guy. Where is that joker? Oh, there it is. So, you know, I just had to find it. My tree is so full, I need to go back through it and organize it. Let me show you this, because there's several people I know that haven't seen it. Oh, sorry for all the noise. But like you said, Bruce, they're very fun to do. This was my first gasoline that I ever built. And I was like, well... kind of fun. Might do another one, but I don't like that gun. I think that gun's too big. But it's all I had to work with at the time. All I had to work with. Thank you, Eddie. I appreciate that. No, I don't. I don't have any miniature cities or landscape. Well, let me take that back. Let me take that back. Thank you. I appreciate it. Uh-oh, I'm dropping stuff. But, got that. And several other buildings that Mr. Brummett sent me. And then, I have this Sorry. For that somebody sent me for, yeah, diorama time, yes, for taking great photos. But I need to find, and if any of you know where I can get one, I want a battery pack. And I know some of you guys actually make stuff like that. But I want a battery pack. Yes, absolutely. And have just one or two little small LEDs. Just one or two little small LEDs so I can put them in the roof. Have the battery pack on the back, just turn it on, and then have the car sitting in there, and have the surrounding area, like, you know, where it's lit up now, have it dark. So I can take some photos or even videos, right? But I actually want to do a lot of dioramas, Mega Mouse. Drive out, hang with Pete on the tail of the dragon. That would be nice. Another one Mr. Brummett sent me. I gotta put a chimney on it. But I wish I had somewhere to where I could put a large scale diorama. I mean big, like this whole room. But I just don't have the room. Carnation is hanging in there. Yeah, I know. He just did a video on Instagram where he put the dual tips he got from his brother, I think it was. Brother-in-law. But for all you gas lenders, yep, Jesse's Diecast Garage is making us a diamond. Sweet, he does a great job. That's who made that one. You vote Ecto Gas. When at Target, 2 employees were going through boxes. I walked up, it looked like I busted them. You'd be surprised at how much of that goes on. You'd be surprised. Volkswagen Racer, Gold Ducks, wow. Wow. But I see why you guys enjoy these so much. Like I said, there's no right or wrong. Next time I put a whip on one, I'll probably do it like the military really does it and bend it to where it mounts on another part of it. In other words, have it U-shaped so it's not sitting there flapping in the wind. But I understand why you guys do it. I had fun building that. It was just out of scrap parts I had laying around, just like the Ecto. Just like the Ecto. Am I into exotics or Mega Mouse? I took this off of another truck that I built. Head to wheels, right? Me? Am I into them? Yeah, who isn't? Not being smart is saying, would you believe, Pete, that some of the employees get boxes? Yeah, I believe that. And, but I love exotics. If I had, and Mr. Derek is not going to like this, but if I had to choose one, I'd probably take a Lambo instead of a Porsche or a McLaren or a Ferrari. Ferrari for the heritage, but you're basically paying for the name there. Lambo, you're paying for that performance. Do you collect pullback cars? Porsche is an amazing car. Yeah, Porsche is an amazing car. Do I collect pullback cars? I don't have any. I've got one. And it's up there in my Camaro case. It's the one where you pull it back and it stays and you push down on the spoiler and then it takes off. But that's all this is. Spare parts. That's all it is. Yeah, I know. They're not what they used to be. A lot of them's catching on fire spontaneously going down the road. Yes. McLaren's my favorite brand. See, the only thing about McLaren is they all look alike. They all look alike. Derek, I can't. I don't ask people to get stuff for me. The only one car that I'm looking for, you already know about. And it's not even a fact that that's coming out. That's just a leaked photo. It's not even a fact that it's coming out. But I don't ask for anything. But back to the exotics. Porsches are great. I just know how they are. They're like Mustangs. Before you get all mad and bent out of shape, let me explain. There was a basketball player that used to play for the Charlotte Hornets. And I've seen this before. Porsches, when you get them at high speed, if you're not careful, they will want to go around on you, just like Mustangs do. And that's how he lost his life. He was actually racing another car, and they had plenty of room, like 5 lanes wide, and it spun around on him, and he ended up hitting a telephone pole, and guess who won? Telephone pole. Race team 5-pack and traded it. Wow. Yeah, you just can't beat that sound. Pagani and Koenigsegg are the pinnacle of exotic. You know, if I could get, nah, I don't know about that one. If I could get any of the exotics, I mean, just money's no object, I would actually like to have the Koenigsegg 1-to-1, believe it or not. But that's just if money's no. I'm downsizing, see if I can toss any more stuff. I got you. I understand. I understand completely. I understand. No, I don't ask for anything, you know that. Anything you want to send, always a surprise, you know that. You just want a truck. Yeah, I know, right? I got a truck. Despite all the oil and gasket, Subarus are just my fave. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I like all cars. Challenger Hellcat. Nothing wrong with that. They're very fast. They don't take curves very well, but they're fast. Ghetto Diecast, I appreciate you coming, buddy. I'm fixing to get off here too because it's been 52 minutes. I can't believe that. Gotta go spend some time with the wife and then be bedtime. Get ready for work. Yeah, Cecil. Yeah. Be honest, Pete. If you had a Lamborghini, you would slap a bow tie. Nah, I couldn't do that. You know how I am. If I keep a car in a pack for the collectability, right? I'm not gonna. I don't believe in up-badging, so I sure wouldn't do that to it. I gotta pay PAL. Friday, yes, Friday. Favorite Koenigsegg is definitely the CCXR, twin supercharged V8. Come on, yeah, that's a nice one. Eli Ware, me, I just work in a warehouse now, pulling orders. If you go back on my main page and look at the banner art, it's in the bottom right corner. Or you could do like Mr. Zolo has done. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. Put a Hot Wheels sticker on any car. Yeah, there you go. Or at least a Hot Wheels air freshener, right? Which I still haven't gotten yet. I gotta see if they got any over here at the store. I keep forgetting whenever I go that way. Yeah, I know your streams normally go for an hour and 45, 2 hours long. But I don't have a racetrack. I've got track, but I don't have 6-lane track. I gotta get one of those. I got so many ideas for that. But everybody does it. I actually bought another Fiat 500. I know I know you bought the second one. Do you now have 3? I know you bought the second one. I watch. I just don't always comment. Yeah, so you've got 2. Do I have the room for what? Hot Wheels or air freshener? Yes, they are. Yeah, they're $9 over here. $3. So, okay. All right. I seen in the video where you went and picked up the other one. Yes, I want that 6-lane track bad. If you go to one of my regular videos. 63, I'm retired. And look in the description box. It's in there. 40 years as security guard. Yes, there you go. Hot Wheels time for life. But yeah, I want one of those. I love the wide lanes like everybody, wide tracks that everybody does. But it really doesn't come down to which car is fastest with that. It just becomes which car is the luckiest. Which one happens to go this way and blocks this car or spins or knocks it off the track. Yeah. But it's just like Street Outlaws. The fastest in America, right? Hewitts, what's up, brother? If it's chase to the race, it's all who guesses the best, right? So what's the point? If I'm gonna drag race somebody, I want my car to be the fastest, period. Doesn't matter. All right, later, Secret Brothers. Thanks for coming. Just reading some of the comments. Sorry, trying to catch up. Make sure I don't miss anybody. Awesome live, Pete. Hitting the first store on the way home from work. Be safe. All right, you too. Happy hunting. Good luck. What all you collect? My main thing that I collect is Camaros. But I turned down nothing. Right? I love them all. I love them all. But my special is Camaros. Fordsman, welcome, brother. Dang, every time I get ready to get off, new people pop in. I'm glad each and every one of you can make it, as I always say. But just looking around, seeing if there's anything else I can show you before I get off here. Like I said, I don't turn anything down, right? The one thing that I will tell you this, the one thing I don't care much for I do too, Johnny Pro, I do too. And with that stated, you might just see one pop up one day. You might just see one pop up one day. You won't know when. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's hard to say hello to everybody individually at the Hewitts. So many people want to say hi. Mr. James, I want to see if you've seen anything like this. I stripped this. This is straight out of the blister, right? Well, this isn't straight out of blister. It's been stripped straight out of blister. If you look, it's got a bent radiator support right there. But look at this. You ever seen anything like that before? Straight out of the stripper? It's crazy. And I actually noticed it before I stripped it. I posted a picture of it. Just got off work. I actually noticed it before I put it in the stripper and took a picture of it, but the picture wasn't really good. So after I stripped it, you could see it really good, so I posted another picture. Love Auto World C10 trucks and Rat Fink diecast. Anything else? Yep. Gotta love some Rat Fink. Mr. James has been getting a lot of it here lately. I can't keep up with all of it. Got the M2 Chase Volkswagen bus. Congrats. This is actually Racing Champions. Got that one. I want the the semi truck and the haul behind trailer. Another Racing's Champion. Yeah, me too, Fordsman. Especially after they open their mouths and put that into training. But yeah, that's a whole different story. I'll be honest with you. I love the cars, but I could collect just the artwork. They have some of the best artwork. My tree's full, everybody. I got to do something about it. I need another one. I had 4 at the house in South Carolina. And when we moved up here, I got rid of a couple. Yeah, I'm a sucker for flames too. Had several Augustas bent like that. Same spot, but none broke. Figures. What scale or what, JP? The trucks or those? Never seen what before, Cecil? Oh, you talking about these? Rat Finks. They're 164. At least they say it. They're supposed to be. It doesn't say on the back. Might just be because I'm holding it up so close to the... They're bigger than Hot Wheels, but they're 164. It's just because I held it up to the camera. Later, gang. Thank you so much for stopping by. They're 164. Just because I had it so close to the camera. Dang, we just went over an hour. Wow, can't believe that. I'm fixing to get off here myself. It's getting late. I know everybody else has got more important stuff to do than watch me. Thank you. I appreciate that. Anything Rat Fink is killer. It doesn't matter. But I want to get that tractor trailer, and I want to get that individual haul behind trailer they have. TikTok, and you don't, yeah. Because you could get, especially when you go to M2 and other castings, you can't keep up. You just can't keep up with everything. All right, Subi, take care, brother. Thank you so much for coming. You know, you just can't keep up. I mean, your whole basement is built out of die cast, James, so you know what I'm talking about. You can't keep up with all of it. Good stuff when you're going home. Me? Went today. One store. I have that one. JDC gave it to me. Which one? You too, Cecil. Take care. Thank you so much. Good night, Magger Mouse. Like I say, I'm going to get off here in just a second. I keep saying it, but we love to commune with everybody. Yeah, well, I don't know about a great channel, but I appreciate the comment. And thank everybody for the super chats, too. That was so generous of you. It's past sheep counting time. Yes, James. Take care, brother. We'll see you in the next one. I'm going to get off here, too, like I said, because it's getting late. The Fall Guy green light is amazing. Yes. Sure is. I like the Ertl one too that Mr. Brummett just sent me, but that green light. Have you seen Stacy David's rebuild of that truck yet? Not changing the subject, but yes, that Cecil, those are very nice. I think the tractor trailer is what, $25? Have a good one, Eddie. Thank you so much for coming. I think there's what, James, aren't they $25? But you need to check out, you can find it on Facebook, but if you, later Eddie, thank you for coming, brother. They're both cool, but the green light. Johnny Pro, check out Stacy David. The quickest way is probably on YouTube, but you can diecast sheriff. Wow. See, every time I get ready to get off. Stacy David on YouTube, or you can look him up on Facebook. Yeah, I know all about it, Cecil. I know all about it. I'm the only one that's working. But that's fine. I'd rather my wife be home anyway. Anyhow, he did an updated one, if you will, with because if you know, whenever they jump that truck in the show and everything, you know it tears it all apart. And he did updated suspension. Oh, you don't have Facebook? That's fine. Look him up on YouTube. Just type in Stunt Double. That's what he called it. Stunt Double by Stacy David. That's what you paid. And anyhow, he did a more modern paint job. Definitely more modern interior. Killer wheels and tires on it. Of course, his paint job's perfect. He's probably got a $15,000 paint job on it. But that truck is beautiful. I'd trade both of my Camaros for it in a heartbeat. And probably Tahoe just because. I'd feel guilty for not giving it to him. Osvaldo Ryder Diecast Ruillo. Yo, how you doing? So glad everybody could make it. What it do, guys and gals? Hope everybody's having a great day. Weekend is finally up close upon us. Tomorrow's Friday. All we got to do is coast through it. They do, Johnny. They do. Wheels and tires can make a real ride, as you saw the difference in my black Camaro. The factory wheels, although they were nice. Whenever I put the Z06 wheels on it, it was like, boom. It was just perfect. Made in heaven. Same with Hot Wheels, you know. Have the mainline wheels on it, or throw on a set of real riders, right? Real riders make all the difference in the world. Yes, huge difference. Huge difference. Well, guys, I hate to do it, but I'm going to have to get off here, because if I don't, I know what I end up having. I end up going 24 hours, and I got to go to work in the morning. So with that stated, I appreciate each and every one of you for coming. I hate to just stop it short, but I wanted to try out this new stuff. And all it is my phone. You know, I got a different phone. And my microphone that I've been showing in the other stuff. But in order for that to work, I had to buy an adapter. So I wanted to, thank you, Rico Bobby. I wanted to make sure everything was going to work, because I thought about using it for videoing. Thought about using it for, you know, maybe streams. And, you know, everybody seems to like to stream okay. So be on the lookout for future ones. I plan on doing a few more. And with that stated, you know my saying, get out there and hunt. You don't hunt, you can't find. Have a blessed weekend. Stay safe. And I wish you the best of luck of hunting if you go. And we'll see you in the next one. Thank you all so very much.